A former BMW engineer who defected to BYD last year gave one anonymous quote before leaving Munich. He said, "We are not behind by a generation. We are behind by a philosophy." We spent 4 months verifying what he meant. We pulled SAE technical papers, analyzed patent filings, and read thousands of forum posts. What we found are 5 features already in production vehicles that make Toyota and Tesla look like they belong to a previous decade. The first feature is so fundamental that it required rethinking what a car actually is. In every electric vehicle you can buy from Toyota, Tesla, BMW, or Volkswagen, the battery pack bolts to the underside of the car like a suitcase strapped to the belly of an airplane. 3 layers of housing, hundreds of fasteners, massive amounts of dead weight storing 0 energy. BYD eliminated that entire concept. Their cell-to-body technology makes the battery the car. The upper cover of the battery pack is the floor of the passenger cabin. The blade-shaped cells slot directly into a tray welded to the body structure, forming a single structural sandwich. The battery is not inside the car. The battery is the car. Traditional electric vehicles waste roughly 34% of their battery volume on packaging and structural supports. BYD's design achieves 66% volume utilization. 2/3 of the available space is active material actually storing electricity. Tesla's cell-to-chassis approach reaches roughly 55%. Toyota's BZ4X with traditional modules barely hits 40%. The structural benefits are equally dramatic. The BYD seal achieves torsional stiffness of over 40,000 Newton meters per degree, stiffer than a Porsche Taycan. In a side pole crash, the integrated structure reduces cabin intrusion by 45%. SAE International published a full technical paper confirming these numbers. The battery does not just power the car, it protects the people inside it. And because the structure is stiffer with fewer parts, the seal accelerates from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds, while consuming only 12.7 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Tesla needs separate teams to make the car light and the battery safe. BYD solved both with one design decision. That redesign changes what happens inside the factory. But the next feature changes what happens on the road every single day across the entire fleet. Every Tesla on the road collects camera data and sends it to a central server. Tesla's neural network learns from that data and eventually pushes updates to the fleet. That process takes months, sometimes years. Chinese automakers are doing something fundamentally different. Their cars teach each other directly. When a Xiaomi SU7 with air suspension drives over a pothole, the car records the exact GPS coordinates, the depth, and the optimal damping response. The data uploads to Xiaomi's cloud within seconds. Every other SU7 in the area receives the update and pre-adjusts its suspension before reaching that same spot. The car smooths out a bump it has never hit because another Xiaomi already did. Xpeng takes this further with their autonomous driving system. Their cars map driving behaviors, intersection patterns, lane merge dynamics, and pedestrian flow at specific locations. When one Xpeng P7 learns that a particular on-ramp requires early braking because of a blind curve, every P7 in the fleet knows it within hours. Tesla's approach is top-down. Data goes to headquarters, gets processed, and returns as a software update weeks later. The Chinese approach is peer-to-peer. Cars teach each other. The fleet gets smarter every day, not every quarter. Software that learns is impressive. But what happens when that software gets better after you have already bought the car? That is where the third feature breaks every rule Western automakers follow. In November of 2025, BYD pushed a single over-the-air update to millions of vehicles. Overnight, every compatible BYD received God's Eye, a full advanced driver assistance system with highway navigation, automatic lane changes, intelligent parking, and emergency autonomous stopping. The cost to owners was zero. That system includes features Tesla charges nearly $8,000 for as full self-driving. Toyota does not offer anything comparable at any price, but the pattern goes beyond one update. Xiaomi pushed 47 over-the-air updates to the SU7 in its first year. Not bug fixes, new driving modes, improved charging algorithms, enhanced voice control, a smart refrigerator temperature optimization. One update added a completely new suspension calibration that owners on Chinese forums described as feeling like a different car. Western automakers push 2 to 4 meaningful updates per year, and most fix problems rather than add capabilities. Toyota and BMW sell you a finished product. Chinese automakers sell you a platform that improves every month you own it. 12 months after purchase, a Xiaomi SU7 has capabilities that did not exist when the buyer signed the contract. If you have made it this far, then consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. This helps us bring you more honest automotive analysis that you will not find anywhere else. 3 features in, and we have covered structure, intelligence, and software. But the 4th feature proves that Chinese engineers are not just thinking about driving. They are thinking about what your car can do when it is parked. During the 2024 Hunan ice storms, temperatures dropped to minus 15 degrees, and the power grid collapsed across rural areas. Thousands of families lost electricity for days. BYD owners discovered that their cars could power their homes. Every BYD with the discharge function can output up to 3,300 watts through an external adapter. That is enough to run a refrigerator, a space heater, LED lighting, and to charge multiple devices simultaneously. The car automatically stops discharging at 20%, preserving enough range to reach the nearest charger. Videos went viral of families cooking dinner, running heaters, and watching television powered entirely by their parked BYD during the blackout. One owner in Hunan ran his household for over 48 hours on a single charge. But this is not just emergency capability. Across China, camping communities power entire outdoor setups through their electric vehicles every weekend. They power electric grills, projectors, sound systems, and even small air conditioning units. Tesla offers a power wall for your home at $4,000. BYD built the equivalent into the car you already own. A $200 adapter and a setting in your energy management menu are all it takes. A car that powers your home is remarkable, but the final feature solves a problem so fundamental that every other manufacturer simply pretends it does not exist. Some days you need 300 kilometers of range. Other days you need 600, but you are stuck with whatever battery you bought forever, unless you drive a NIO. NIO operates over 4,000 battery swap stations across China, expanding into Norway, the Netherlands, Germany, and Hungary. You drive onto a platform. A robotic system unbolts your depleted battery and installs a fully charged one. Under 3 minutes, faster than filling a gas tank. But here is what owner communities call the real game changer. NIO's Battery as a Service subscription lets you change your battery capacity based on your week. Standard 75 kilowatt hour pack for your daily commute. Upgrade to 100 kilowatt hours for a weekend road trip. Switch back on Monday. You only pay for what you use. The financial implications are enormous. You can purchase a NIO without a battery, reducing the price by roughly $15,000. Subscribe monthly. If battery technology improves in 3 years, you swap to the newer chemistry without buying a new car. Your vehicle appreciates in capability instead of depreciating. Tesla owners are locked into whatever chemistry existed on purchase day. Toyota owners are locked into hybrid systems that cannot be upgraded at all. NIO owners change their energy storage the way you change a phone plan. And because every swap station automatically tests battery health, there is no degradation anxiety and no surprise replacement bill at year 8. Here is what that BMW engineer understood when he arrived in Shenzhen. The gap is not about horsepower or screen size. It is about architecture. Western automakers still think of electric vehicles as cars that happen to have batteries. Chinese automakers think of them as integrated technology platforms. The battery is the structure. The fleet is the teacher. The software never stops improving. The car powers your life beyond driving. And the energy storage adapts to your needs instead of the other way around. Toyota is selling hybrids designed around a philosophy from 1997. Tesla is selling cars designed around 2012. Chinese automakers are shipping vehicles built on ideas that most Western engineers have not even finished debating. If you found this video valuable, make sure to watch this next one, where we reveal the Chinese battery secret that makes electric vehicles last over 1 million miles, and why it is about to change everything you think you know about battery longevity.